It's an all-Sydney derby to round out this Telstra Premiership. What a classic it could be as well.
The rivalry will always be intense with the Bulldogs and the Dragons.
We just want to beat them, you know, and I think vice versa, they just want to beat the Dragons.
This is a rivalry born out of geography, fuelled over 80 years, spanning 159 clashes.
It has always been an absolute important game as to who would come out in front.
Before the game, you knew you were in for a tough game. They created their culture through their becoming a tough side.
1967 saw the rivalry reach new heights as Canterbury ended Saints' 11-year dynasty in the preliminary final.
I suppose you could say that's the start of it. The rule had changed from no tackle rule to full tackle rule, and the Bulldogs were in the semi-final and knocked them out.
Moving forward, in '79 when we played in my very first grand final along with my brothers, they were a great team. They had Stevie Morris there, Rod Reddy, Craig Young. We were beaten 17 points to 13.
Of course, that's the favourite one. Just on the day, we were the better side. We got the money, so to speak.
But the tactics used in the 1985 grand final changed their rivalry and the game forever.
The focus was on myself kicking the ball up high, landing in the in-goal area, and our forwards hitting the fullback.
They choked us to death, I suppose. Back then, you caught the ball on the full in the in-goal, you'd have a goal line dropout. So after that game, the rule changed. Catch the ball on the full, you gave a 20-metre tap. Very
tight game, but a very well-planned game by Warren Ryan, and we were very happy to beat the Dragons.
This season marks 30 years since that historic grand final, but the passion from current day players remains.
Yeah, it's always a big occasion. We always, sort of build up with either heritage round or rivalry round, and it's good to be part of, and it does make you appreciate the history between the two clubs.
When I look on the calendar, it's the one that I circle straight away. Having played for them and played against them, I know how big the rivalry is between the two clubs, and I always look to have a big game and get a win.
Since the St George Illawarra merger in '99, Canterbury can lay claim to being top dog. This year, the Dragons already hold bragging rights. They won in round 6.
Oh, it'll be fierce, they've got a massive pack. It's going to be a great test for the Dragons.
Intense, intense, intense.
But like all good rivalries, you can throw the form guide out the window as another chapter in the history of the Dragons Bulldogs is written.